Hello, and welcome to the English Podcast for Beginners. I'm Michael Carter. I'm very happy you're here today. If this is your first time listening, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. This podcast is made especially for beginners. You do not need advanced English. You do not need perfect grammar. You only need to relax and listen. Today's topic is daily routines in English. This is one of the best topics for beginners because daily routines are simple and daily routines are familiar. You already live your daily routine every day. Now we will gently add English to it. No pressure, no stress. No fast speaking, just calm, easy English. Many beginners feel nervous when learning English. They think English is difficult. They think they must learn many rules. But the truth is simple. You do not learn English by studying harder. You learn English by using simple English again and again. Daily routine English helps you do that. You wake up. You get ready. You eat. You work or study. You rest. You sleep. These actions are the same every day. And that is good, because repetition helps your brain learn. In this podcast, we will talk about simple words, easy sentences, and common phrases you can use every day. You do not need to remember everything. Just listen. Your brain will slowly get used to English sounds. Your ears will learn. Your mind will relax. If you want, you can listen again tomorrow. And again the next day. That is how beginners improve. Let me tell you something important. You do not need to speak like a native speaker. You do not need to speak fast. You only need to speak clearly and comfortably. Simple English is good English. In this podcast, we will speak slowly. We will repeat important words. We will keep everything easy. If you do not understand everything, that is okay. Understanding will come with time. Just stay calm and keep listening. This podcast is not a test. You will not fail. This podcast is a safe place to learn English. In the next segment, we will start with morning routine English. We will learn how to talk about waking up, getting ready, starting your day. Very simple, very easy. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let English come to you. You are doing great. Segment 2. Morning Routine. English. Wake up to simple English. Now let's begin with something very familiar. Your morning routine. Every morning is similar, and that is perfect for learning English. Because when things are familiar, English feels easier. Let's go step by step. First, waking up. In the morning, you wake up. You can say, I wake up. I open my eyes. It is morning. I feel sleepy. I feel tired. These are very simple sentences, but they are very useful. You do not need long sentences. Short sentences are good. Now, after waking up, you get out of bed. You can say, I get out of bed. I stretch. I stand up. Again, very easy English. Now you go to the bathroom. You can say, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. Let's repeat slowly in your mind. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. Good. Now you get dressed. You can say, I get dressed. I put on my clothes. I choose my clothes. Simple English is strong English. Now let's talk about breakfast. In the morning, many people eat breakfast. You can say, I eat breakfast. I make breakfast. I have coffee. I drink tea. I eat eggs. I eat bread. You do not need to say everything. Just say one simple sentence. For example, I have breakfast. That is enough. Now think about how you feel in the morning. You can say, I feel tired. I feel good. I feel fresh. I feel sleepy. Feelings are important in English. Simple feeling words help you speak naturally. Now, let's talk about planning your day. In the morning, you often think about your day. You can say, I start my day. I have work today. I have school today. I have things to do. I am busy today. These sentences are very common in daily English. You hear them often. You use them often. Now here is something important. You do not need to say all of these sentences. Just one or two sentences are enough. For example, I wake up. I have breakfast. That is real English. Now let's practice gently in your mind. Imagine your morning. Now listen and repeat in your head. I wake up. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I start my day. Very good. This is not a test. You do not need to speak loudly. Just listen and feel comfortable. Morning English should feel soft and calm. If you want, you can say these sentences quietly to yourself tomorrow morning. That is a very good habit. Now remember this. You are not learning English fast. You are learning English naturally. Natural learning stays longer. In the next segment, we will talk about daytime routine English. We will learn simple English for work, study, daily tasks. Still easy. Still calm. Still beginner-friendly. Segment 3. Daytime routine. English, work, study, and daily tasks. Now let's continue with your daytime routine. The daytime is the longest part of the day. It is when most people are active. It is when you work, study, move around, and do many small tasks. This is also the best time to practice real English, because daytime English is used everywhere. Do not worry. We will keep everything simple, slow, and easy. You do not need difficult words. You do not need long sentences. You only need clear everyday English. The daytime usually starts after the morning. The sun is up. The day feels busy. Life starts moving faster. You can say, I start my day. It is daytime now. My day begins. These are very simple sentences, but they are very useful. Now, during the daytime, people do different things. Some people work. Some people study. Some people stay at home. Some people do many small tasks. You can choose the sentence that fits your life. For example, I go to work. I work during the day. I study during the day. I stay at home. All of these sentences are correct. Let's talk about work English. If you work, you can say, I am at work. I start work. I am working. These sentences are very common. You hear them in offices, shops, and workplaces every day. You do not need to explain your job. Just saying, I am working, is enough. That is real English. Now, let's talk about study English. If you study, you can say, I study. I study English. I go to class. I study during the day. Again, very simple. Simple English helps beginners feel safe. During the daytime, people do many small daily tasks. These tasks are perfect for English practice. For example, I check my phone. I check my messages. I read. I write. I use my computer. These are everyday sentences. They are short. They are clear. They are natural. You do not need to speak loudly. You can say these sentences quietly to yourself. This is still English practice. Now let's talk about time words. Time words are very important in daily English. You can use in the morning, in the afternoon, during the day, at work, at school. For example, I work in the afternoon. I study during the day. I am busy in the afternoon. These sentences help you talk about your day clearly. During the daytime, people often feel busy. You can say, I am busy. I am very busy today. Busy is a very common English word. Native speakers use it all the time. You can also say, I have a lot to do. I have work to do. Again, very natural English. Now let's talk about breaks. During the day, people take breaks. Breaks are important. You can say, I take a break. I have a break. I rest. Very simple. During a break, people eat or drink. You can say, I eat lunch. I have lunch. I drink water. I drink tea. I drink coffee. These are some of the most common English sentences in the world. You do not need to add more words. Just one sentence is enough. Let's talk about lunchtime. Lunch is an important part of the daytime. You can say, I eat lunch. I have lunch. I eat lunch at work. I eat lunch at home. All are correct. You can also say, I eat alone. I eat with friends. Simple English is enough. Now let's talk about feelings during the day. Feelings are very important in English. They help you speak naturally. During the daytime, you may feel, I feel tired. I feel busy. I feel okay. I feel stressed. These are honest sentences. They are used every day. You do not need to hide your feelings. Simple feeling words are powerful. Now, let's do a gentle listening practice. Just listen in your mind. I am working. I take a break. I eat lunch. I feel tired. Good. You do not need to repeat out loud. Listening calmly is also learning. Here is a very important tip for beginners. You do not need to practice English for a long time during the day. You only need one small moment, one sentence. For example, I am busy today. That is enough. This small habit makes English part of your real life. Now let's talk about thinking in English during the day. You are already thinking all the time. You think about work. You think about tasks. You think about plans. You can slowly change one thought into English. For example, instead of thinking in your native language, you can think, I need to work. I need to study. I need a break. This is not difficult. It is gentle, and it helps your brain get used to English. During the daytime, it is okay if English feels slow. You do not need to speak fast. Slow English is good English. When you speak slowly, you feel calm. Calm English sounds confident. Now remember this important idea. You are not learning English to be perfect. You are learning English to use it. Every small sentence is progress. Every small sentence matters. Let's end this segment calmly. The daytime is busy. Your English does not need to be busy. Keep it simple. Keep it slow. Keep it real. You are doing very well. In the next segment, we will move to afternoon and evening routine English. We will talk about finishing work, going home, relaxing, slowing down, very calm, very easy, very beginner-friendly. Segment 4. Afternoon and evening routine. English. Slow down and live the language. Now let us move gently into the afternoon and evening. This part of the day is very important for English learners, because this is the time when life starts to slow down. The pressure of the day becomes lighter. Your body feels more tired. Your mind becomes quieter. And quiet moments are the best moments to absorb English. You do not need fast English here. You do not need strong English. You need soft, simple, everyday English. The afternoon usually comes after a long morning and busy daytime. You can say, it is afternoon. The afternoon begins. It is later in the day. These are small sentences, but they are very natural. In the afternoon, many people continue working or studying. You can say, I continue my work. I work in the afternoon. I study in the afternoon. Very easy, very real. You do not need long explanations. Now let's talk about energy in the afternoon. In the afternoon, many people feel tired. This is normal. You can say, I feel tired. I feel sleepy. I feel low energy. These sentences are used every day by native speakers. Feeling tired is part of life. And English has simple ways to say it. In the afternoon, people often take a break. Breaks are important. You can say, I take a break. I have a short break. I rest for a while. Very simple English. During a break, people drink or eat something. You can say, I drink water. I drink tea. I drink coffee. I eat something. You do not need to say what you eat. Simple English is enough. As the afternoon moves forward, people start thinking about finishing the day. This is a very important moment in daily English. You can say, I finish my work. I finish my study. I am done. I am free now. I am done is a very common and powerful sentence. It means your work is finished. You will hear it everywhere. Now, let's move into the evening. The evening is a peaceful time. Life becomes slower. People return home. Stress starts to disappear. You can say, "It is evening. I go home. I come home." Both "go home" and "come home" are correct. In the evening, people usually relax. You can say, "I relax. I rest. I sit down. I lie down." These sentences are calm. Evening English should feel calm too. Now let's talk about dinner time. Dinner is a very common topic in English. You can say, "I eat dinner. I have dinner. I make dinner. I cook food." You do not need to explain your food. Just saying, "I have dinner" is enough. Some people eat with family. Some people eat alone. You can say, "I eat with my family. I eat with friends. I eat alone." All of these are normal. All of these are correct. After dinner, people do relaxing activities. This is a perfect time for gentle English. You can say, "I watch TV. I watch YouTube. I use my phone. I listen to music. I read." These sentences are extremely common. They are beginner-friendly. They are real-life English. Now, let's talk about evening feelings. Evening feelings are often softer than daytime feelings. You can say, "I feel tired. I feel relaxed. I feel calm. I feel better." Feeling words are very important. They help you connect English with emotions. When English connects with emotions, it stays longer in your memory. In the evening, people sometimes think about their day. You do not need deep English. Simple English is perfect. You can say, "Today was busy. Today was good. Today was okay. I did a lot today." These sentences are natural. Native speakers say them often. Here is a very gentle practice for the evening. Just listen in your mind. I finish work. I go home. I eat dinner. I relax. Good. You do not need to repeat out loud. Listening calmly is also learning. Now let's talk about speed. Evening English should not be fast. Slow English is good English. When you speak slowly, you feel calm. You feel confident. You feel in control. Do not rush yourself. You are allowed to pause. Pauses are natural. Here is a small but powerful habit. In the evening, say one English sentence about your evening. For example, "I relax at home," or "I feel tired today." That is enough. One sentence is progress. Now remember this important idea. You are not learning English for exams. You are learning English for life. Life English is simple. Life English is calm. Life English repeats every day. You do not need to speak perfect English. You need to speak comfortable English. Comfort comes before confidence. Confidence comes before fluency. Let's end this segment gently. The afternoon and evening are about slowing down. Let your English slow down too. No pressure, no stress, no fear. Just simple English. Just real life. You are doing very well. In the next segment, we will move to night routine English. We will talk about preparing for sleep, quiet thoughts, ending the day, very calm. very easy, very beginner-friendly. Segment 5. Night Routine. English. Ending the day gently and naturally. Now we move into the night. Nighttime is different from the rest of the day. It is quieter. It is slower. It is more personal. And because of that, night routine English is very powerful for beginners. At night, you are not busy. You are not rushing. You are not under pressure. Your mind is calm. Your body is tired. This is the perfect time for gentle English. The night usually begins after the evening. You can say, "It is night." "It is late." "The day is ending." These sentences are very simple, but they are very real. You will hear them often in daily English. At night, people slow down. You can say, "I slow down." "I relax." "I feel tired." These sentences describe real feelings. English is not only about actions, English is also about feelings. And nighttime is full of feelings. Now let's talk about preparing for sleep. Before sleeping, people usually do the same things every night. You can say, "I get ready for bed." "I change my clothes." "I wash my face." "I brush my teeth." These are some of the most common sentences in daily English. You already know these actions. Now you are just giving them English words. That makes learning easy. After preparing for bed, people do quiet activities. You can say, "I sit on my bed." "I lie down." "I relax." These sentences are very calm. Night English should feel calm too. Many people use their phone or watch something before sleep. You can say, "I use my phone." "I watch my phone." "I watch TV." "I listen to music." These sentences are very common. You do not need to say everything. One sentence is enough. Now let's talk about night feelings. At night, feelings are often clear. You can say, "I feel tired." "I feel sleepy." "I feel calm." "I feel relaxed." These feeling words are very important. They help you talk about yourself. They help you express how you feel. Simple feeling words make English natural. At night, people often think about their day. This is a very good moment for English practice. You do not need to think deeply. Simple English is perfect. You can say, "Today was good." "Today was busy." "Today was okay." "I did a lot today." These sentences are short. They are easy. Native speakers use them all the time. You can also say what you did today. For example, "I worked today." "I studied today." "I stayed at home today." "I went out today." You do not need details. One sentence is enough. Now, let's talk about tomorrow. At night, people sometimes think about tomorrow. You can say, "Tomorrow is a new day." "I work tomorrow." "I study tomorrow." "I have plans tomorrow." These sentences are simple future English. You do not need to worry about grammar. Just listen and feel comfortable. Now let's talk about going to bed. This is a very calm moment. You can say, "I go to bed." "I lie down." "I close my eyes." These are soft sentences. They help your mind relax. Before sleeping, people often say good night. You can say, good night. Good night, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. These are very common English phrases. You will use them many times in your life. Now, let's do a very gentle night practice. You do not need to speak loudly. Just listen in your mind. I am tired. Today was good. I am ready to sleep. That is enough. This is English practice. Here is a very important idea for beginners. You do not need to study English at night. You need to feel English. Nighttime is not for effort. Nighttime is for calm exposure. Listening softly. Thinking gently. Speaking one sentence. That is perfect. Now, let's talk about why night English is powerful. At night, your brain is relaxed. Your body is calm. There is no pressure. When your brain is relaxed, learning goes deeper. This is why listening to English before sleep is helpful. Your brain continues learning quietly. Here is a small night habit you can try. Before sleeping, say one English sentence. Only one. For example, today was okay, or I feel tired. That is enough. Do not force yourself. Small habits grow slowly. Now remember this. You are not learning English fast. You are learning English naturally. Natural learning stays longer. Natural learning feels safe. Natural learning works. Many beginners think they are slow, but slow learning is not bad learning. Slow learning builds strong foundations, and strong foundations lead to confidence. Let's talk about kindness to yourself. Do not judge your English at night. Do not think, I am bad at English. Instead, think, I am learning. I am trying. I am improving. These thoughts are important. Your mindset matters. Now let's end this segment gently. Nighttime is for rest. Let English rest with you. No pressure, no stress, no fear. Just calm English. Just daily life. You are doing something good for yourself. You are learning English step by step. And that is enough. In the next segment, we will talk about speaking practice using daily routines, how to use everything you learned today to speak English without fear. Very simple, very gentle, very beginner-friendly. Segment 6. Speaking Practice. Using daily routines from listening to speaking naturally. Now we come to a very important part of your English journey. Speaking. For many beginners, speaking English feels scary. You may understand English. You may listen well. But when it is time to speak, your mind becomes quiet. This is very normal. So first, let me tell you something clearly. Speaking English does not mean speaking to other people immediately. Speaking English starts with speaking to yourself. And the best way to do that is by using your daily routines. Every day, you live the same life. You wake up, you eat, you work or study, you rest, you sleep. These actions repeat, and repetition is powerful. That is why daily routines are the best tool for speaking practice. Let's begin with the simple truth. You do not need to speak a lot. You do not need to speak fast. You do not need to speak perfectly. You only need to speak a little, slowly, and comfortably. That is enough. Speaking to yourself is real practice. Many beginners think, if I talk to myself, it is not real English. This is wrong. Talking to yourself is the safest form of speaking practice. When you speak to yourself, no one is listening. No one is judging. No one is correcting you. Your brain feels safe. And when your brain feels safe, it learns faster. You can speak quietly. You can whisper. You can speak in your mind. All of this is speaking practice. Use simple sentences from your life. You do not need new topics. Your life is already enough. For example, in the morning you can say, I wake up. I feel sleepy. I brush my teeth. During the day, I work. I study. I am busy. In the evening, I go home. I eat dinner. I relax. At night, I feel tired. I am ready to sleep. These are simple sentences, but they are real English. One sentence is powerful. Many beginners think they must speak many sentences. This creates pressure. Instead, remember this rule. One sentence is enough. One sentence every time you practice. For example, I am tired today. Stop. That is enough. You do not need more. Speaking one sentence daily is much better than speaking many sentences once a week. Speak slowly. This is very important. Slow English is good English. When you speak slowly, your mind stays calm, your words are clear, your confidence grows. Fast English is not a goal. Comfortable English is the goal. So speak slowly. Pause if you need. Pauses are natural. Native speakers pause too. Do not fear mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. You cannot avoid mistakes, and you do not need to. When you make a mistake, do not stop. Just continue. For example, I went to work. That is okay. You corrected yourself. That is learning. Do not feel bad. Feel proud. Speak. During small moments, you do not need special time to speak English. Use small moments. For example, while walking, while cooking, while waiting, while resting, you can say, I am walking, I am cooking, I am waiting. This is real-life speaking. This is natural. Speaking in the evening and night. In the evening and at night, speaking should be very gentle. You can say, I finished work. I feel tired. Today was good. Just one sentence. Night speaking practice should feel calm, not heavy. Do not translate too much. Try not to translate every sentence from your native language. Instead, use simple English words you already know. Even if the sentence is not perfect, it is okay. Understanding is more important than grammar. Repeat the same sentences. Every day, repetition is your best friend. You can say the same sentence every day. For example, I wake up. I wake up. I wake up. After some time, this sentence becomes automatic. You do not think. You just say it. This is how fluency begins. A very simple daily speaking plan. Here is a simple plan. Morning, 1 English sentence. Daytime, 1 English sentence. Evening, 1 English sentence. Night, 1 English sentence. That is 4 sentences a day. That is enough. What progress really looks like. Progress is not perfect English. Progress looks like less fear, more comfort, faster response, calm speaking. These changes happen slowly. Do not rush. Be kind to yourself. Learning English is not easy, but you are trying. That matters. Do not say, I am bad at English. Say, I am learning English. Your mindset is important. Final calm message. Speaking English does not require courage. It requires comfort. Comfort comes from small, safe, daily practice. Use your daily routines. Use simple English. Speak slowly. You are doing very well. In the final segment, we will talk about a beginner daily practice system. How to combine listening, speaking, and daily routines into one easy habit. Very simple, very calm, very effective. Segment 7. Beginner Daily Practice System. Build English slowly, calmly, and forever. Now we have reached the final segment. First, take a moment. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. You have stayed until the end. That means you are serious about learning English. And that already puts you ahead. In this final segment, I will share a simple daily practice system for beginners. This system is not difficult. It is not stressful. It does not require long study hours. It is designed for real life. If you follow this system, English will slowly become part of your day. Not something separate, not something scary, not something heavy. English is a daily habit, not a subject. Many beginners think English is like a school subject. They think, I must study English. I must memorize English. I must be perfect. But English is not mathematics. English is not an exam. English is a daily habit, just like eating, walking, or resting. And habits grow best when they are small, easy. Ease repeatable. That is the idea behind this system, the goal of this system. The goal is not to speak perfect English. The goal is to feel comfortable, to feel calm, to remove fear, to use English a little every day. When fear goes away, English becomes easier naturally. Step 1. Morning English, 3 minutes. Your day begins in the morning. This is the best time to introduce English gently. When you wake up, say 1 or 2 simple sentences in English. For example, I wake up. It is morning. I feel sleepy. You do not need to say them loudly. You can whisper. You can say them in your mind. This morning habit sends a message to your brain. English is part of my life. That message is powerful. Step 2. Listening practice. 5 minutes. Listening is very important for beginners, but listening should be slow, calm, easy. You can listen to this podcast, a short English audio, calm English videos. Do not worry if you do not understand everything. Understanding will come later. Right now, your ears are learning the sound of English. 5 minutes is enough. More is not necessary. Step 3. Daytime speaking. 3 minutes. During the day, choose one moment to speak English. Just one moment. For example, while walking, while working, while resting. Say one sentence. I am busy. I am working. I am tired. That is all. Do not force more. This is real English practice. You are using English in real life. Step 4. Evening English. 2 to 3 minutes. In the evening, life slows down. Your English should slow down too. Say one calm sentence about your evening. For example, I go home. I eat dinner. I relax. Say it slowly. Feel comfortable. Evening English is about calmness. Step 5. Night English. 1 to 2 minutes. Before sleeping, say one very gentle sentence. For example, today was good. I feel tired. I am ready to sleep. This night habit is powerful. Because your brain remembers what you think about before sleep, simple English thoughts help your brain keep learning quietly. Total time, 10-15 minutes. Let's count the time. Morning, 3 minutes. Listening, 5 minutes. Daytime speaking, 3 minutes. Evening, called night, 3 to 4 minutes. That is 10 to 15 minutes total. That is enough. You do not need more as a beginner. What you should not do, this is very important. Do not study too much grammar. Try to speak fast. Compare yourself to others. Feel bad about mistakes. Mistakes are normal. Slow progress is normal. Feeling shy is normal. You are learning. What real progress looks like, progress does not look like perfect sentences. Progress looks like less fear, more comfort, understanding more, speaking without panic. These changes happen slowly. Sometimes you will not notice them, but they are happening. Be kind to yourself. Many learners are too hard on themselves. Please remember this. You are not late. You are not weak. You are not bad at English. You are learning step by step. And that is the best way. English will grow naturally. If you listen daily, if you speak a little daily, if you stay calm and patient, English will grow naturally. One day you will notice, I understand more. I speak more. I am not afraid. That day will come. English is not a test. English is not a race. English is a tool for life. Use it gently. Use it daily. Use it without fear. Thank you for listening to the English Podcast for Beginners. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and keep going. Good luck and good night.